Hi guys, so I just saw Child's Play. By the way, this is going to be the first of hopefully many of my much shorter reviews. I'll still be doing Screen Spectrum reviews that are a little bit more in depth. But there's a lot of movies that have been coming out that I really wanted to see and I really wanted to review, and I just haven't been reviewing them on Screen Spectrum because it just takes so long to put them all together. So here's the solution. I'm going to aim to do this in 5-6 minutes, so let's see what happens. Child's Play. Obviously a remake from the old 80s. Is it 80s? 80s movie? Child's Play 2019, however, is set in modern days, and it just, overall, it feels like a very 80s movie. As far as the story goes, it's just this young mom, played by Aubrey Plaza, and she's raising her young, 12, 13-year-old boy. They've had a hard move, and this kid isn't really making any friends. So the solution is to buy him this god-awful creepy doll. In this universe, it's kind of like a Google Alexa. And that's where I think some of the hokiness at the beginning half kind of comes in. Just with the fact that this product, were it an actual product that came out today in 2019, it would just so not fly. And I felt like some of the acting around that, like just the kid, there's a whole montage of the kid actually interacting with the doll, and that feels a little hokey just because there is no goddamn way. Thankfully, the story doesn't spend too much time setting up this the doll, really, or the origins. They pretty much understand that you are here to see a creepy-ass doll brutally slaying everybody, and they just get right into it. Everything about the gore in this movie is just one of those movies that's supposed to make you go, oh, gross. I feel like in movies of the 80s with, things like Goonies and whatever, it was just kids on bikes, running around, taking down evil, swearing a lot, and just getting into trouble. And the kids in this apartment complex that are, filming their buddy doll and teaching it to say bad things. Even though it's set in the modern day, something about that just feels really, really 80s. Like, it's got that 80s grit to it. There's even the token leader kid, token fat kid, and token girl. And on top of that, you've also got side characters that feel decidedly 80s too. Like, you got a quirky cop, you've got an asshole stepdad. They're really fun. I think it was a great choice for this story to really lean into those stereotypes, because it's a movie about a doll killing people. Like, you do not have to take that too seriously. It's kind of funny. By the way, the whole decision to call this buddy doll Chucky is just based on the kid trying to set up his device initially and trying to give the device a name, and it mishears and says, "Did you say Chucky?" And it's like, "No, but your name's Chucky now," because the originals. But the idea of that is just not as fun to me as, like, a ghost or a spirit trapped inside a doll. I thought the child performances in this movie were also great. At the beginning, like I said, it's a little bit hokey just because, personally, I cannot get on board with the idea that this product would be something that a 13, 12-year-old boy would interact with. There's just no way. But later in the movies, when the actual traumatic events are taking place and these kids have to band together and they have this secret, like, oh, the adults don't get us. They don't understand that this thing is trying to kill us. Like that, again, very 80s. And that's another thing that this movie does really well to keep the fun up. Like, they'll show these disgusting corn syrupy bits of gore, and then they'll follow it up with just somebody else getting killed in the most hilarious way. And that sandwich of, like, horror and comedy mushed together, it makes it so compelling throughout the whole thing. Unfortunately, Aubrey Plaza is kind of wasted in this movie. Her role is more or less to just, like, come in, ask, like, "What are you kids doing? You playing with the doll? Okay, that's weird. Okay, bye." If you're a big Aubrey Plaza fan, this isn't really the movie for you. Really, my only negative things to say about this film is that the first half did kind of drag a little bit. The decision to try to bring Chucky into the future and make him into this Google Alexa thing, things are gonna feel a little bit contrived. If you're a diehard fan of the first Child's Play film and the other Chucky films, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this movie. This movie didn't really need to get made, but, I'm glad it did. It's kind of fun to see something that goes right back to the roots of just the fun happy bloodbath. That's what this movie is. It's a happy bloodbath. It's a perfectly good, serviceable movie. Anyways, that is my review for Child's Play 2019. And you can look forward to more of these shorter, more condensed videos. I definitely want to do more of those. And I love seeing these movies that are just kind of throwaway fun days at the movies. I want to review a lot of those too, as well as some of the newer, bigger features that are coming out. So look forward to more of those. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.